I'm just gonna say it because I don't know if anyone else is saying it, but some of these I don't pay attention to the worldly stuff, right? But when I be on YouTube and I be on Facebook, I'm seeing some of these Met Gala outfits pop up from some of these celebrities. And let me tell y'all something: the world is gonna be the world, but the world is very crazy. Hollywood is very Hollyweird and very Hollywood. I mean, a lot of these women, a lot of these female celebrities come and dress like men. They whole thing look weird, crazy, offish, hellish. They just weird. And then a lot of the men are homosexual. They dress like females. It's a lot of twisted, topsy turvy stuff. All this stuff that is against Christ. The woman dressing like men, the men dressing like women, and then you got some of them half naked, some of them wearing panties, and then even the beautiful Halle Berry showed up showing her. But I don't know if I feel like in Hollywood there's a ritual where you have to wear a naked gown at least once every 2 years or once every 3 years. You got to show up to one of these weird events just naked. When you looked at that picture of Halle Berry where she was half naked, it's almost like it was just ridiculous. It's just worldly. Why do they always have to be naked? Why are they so weird? Why is this going? What is wrong with Hollywood, y'all? It didn't look right. It did not even on Hollywood. It just did not look right. It was not given at all. And it's just like, I know she's not married to that gentleman, but why would you want to be with someone, even shacking up, which you shouldn't be doing anyway, and they come in, out in the public and they half naked. They basically naked. Stomach pudged out and all this. You can basically see their vagina. Like, what's going on in Hollywood? The woman dressed weird. The men dressed weird. Andre 3000 coming up with a piano on his back. Like, for why? Why are y'all so weird? I used to want to be famous and want to do Hollywood. And if I would, it would be for God, not for like Hollywood, like just to preach holiness and all that, or be a gospel rapper, gospel, this and all that. But when I look at stuff like this, I'm like, thank God I didn't go to Hollywood. And why you have some that look decent. So I must say the young lady called Tim's, she had the African fabric print. She looked very beautiful, very modest. She was covered up. She looked absolutely gorgeous. Hers was the best. I think Nicki Minaj outfit would have been nice if it wasn't having this thing that looked like it should have been zipped. I guess that's how it was made. But I want to say at first it was all the way covered, and I thought it was nice because she looked completely covered. But it seems like at some point she unzipped it because I thought it was covered at first. If it would have just been like covered, that would have been nice. Like no boobs, no thing open. I thought that was nice. Some people say it looked like a church outfit. Well, I'm used to that. I thought it was nice if it was just all the way zipped. And then Cardi B's outfit, that would have been perfect. It was so cute. I absolutely love that pantsuit she had on, and I love Nicki Minaj outfit. The thing about both of them though is they both had too much cleavage out, and then for Cardi's, she just needed like a shirt on under that or like a tank top. But especially for me, I'm saved and I'm conservative, so I just feel like the breast ruined that outfit. But I know a lot of y'all was like, oh, it just killed it. I think the pantsuit was gorgeous, but I feel like she was naked up here. She just needed like a tank top or a shirt, something to cover this up, like some type of classy shirt. Like I feel like in Hollywood, they always feel like they have to show something, and I feel like it's okay to be covered, classy. You can still kill that and still be covered. Like she could have still put on the shirt and just killed that look because the pantsuit was absolutely gorgeous. Just for me and just as a woman of God, the titties shouldn't have been out. And then the same thing with Nikki's outfit. I really love that too. And it's funny because both of those are my styles. I love that dress thing Nikki had on. She just need to cover this up. And the pantsuit Cardi had on was bad too. She just need to cover that up. Those are pretty much, if aside from the chest being out, if that would have been covered, that would have been good. And I saw, like I said, Tim's was the best because she was totally covered for me. And there was another Caucasian young lady. I don't remember her name. She was kind of like dressed like Audrey Hepburn. She had on like this red bluish, she had this like shirt, skirt, and hat thing. It was very much giving British class. I think she had like a cigarette thing. Besides the cigarette, she was totally covered. She was totally classy. And to me, those were the best looks. Everybody else looked a hot mess. I don't know what was going on. The Tiana Taylor looking like a joker and a spade and a deck of cards, and this whole man-female thing going on with the look with a lot of these females. And then what's the other girl? The other girl, that pretty brown skin girl. I forgot her name, but she was a singer. She is a singer or whatever. But what is her name? She's like, you got to get on the tightrope or whatever. Her whole outfit was. It just be a lot going on. it just be a lot of weird stuff. And then a lot of the dudes is dressed like females. And it's just like, what is going on at these Hollywood events? So to me, the ones that I just named were on the more normal side. Everybody else just looked a hot mess, and it was just weird. And it's just like, I'm glad I didn't go to Hollywood. A lot of stuff we think we won't, but it's like so demonic out there is my point. And I would just advise you to stay away and to be careful. Because the world is going to be the world. The world is going to sin. That's what they do. And they're going to take males and try to make them feminine. And they got their purses and just a hot mess. I mean, Jaden Smith, I don't know what that was. It was a lot of the homosexual men just looking a hot mess. Then you got a lot of the women was looking a hot mess. And then even what Rihanna was wearing, it's just like, what is going on? What are you wearing right now? Like, I don't care how pretty you're supposed to be, how this, like, what are y'all wearing? And I feel like y'all got money. She's a billionaire. There's no excuse. Why did you come outside looking like that? But Hollywood is just weird. They're weird. And I understand they had this thing, but they're just weird. And they're Hollywood. And this is why we have to stay away. But I had to say something because it's a lot of weird stuff. Like, Hollywood is very Hollyweird and very Hollywood. And I'm just telling y'all, I just tell y'all that I peeped that, okay? And we ought to pray for them. They need to be saved. But, y'all, we shouldn't be up here like, oh, this is so great and this is so that. You know, we got to pray for them. But they're also very weird at the same time. Just like, why? Why? Why do these people have so much money and still be, like, so weird? Why are men wearing purses dressing like women? Why are women dressing like men? Bumper theme, all y'all weird. Why is he wearing a piano on his back? Like, why do they be doing the most? Like, weird stuff. Like, they just be, it's just a bunch of weird, like a costume after costume, but they were just weird. Some of them had, some of these girls came up with some panties and like, why are y'all so weird? Weird, weird, weird. And I went to an art school. They told me I was weird. But theirs to me is like this dark, eerie, demonic weird. And there's a difference between dark, eerie, demonic weird and this weird, like church girl, bubbly, like she's kind of different, kind of weird, but it's kind of like a good weird. And then this eerie, dark, demonic weird. And to me, Hollywood is an eerie, dark, demonic weird. They try to go against God. They want to make these women look like men look like women. Whenever you got this cross androlican masculine, making the woman masculine and demasculating the men, it's not of God. So that's it. I said what I had to say about that.